Hello. I'm extremely thankful to be here. It's a great honor. And on behalf of the youth of the European People's Party, I want to congratulate you all for the excellent work you're doing so far in this Congress. And especially the amazing efforts you're doing to strengthen the center-right voice in Norway and in Europe. I want to specifically congratulate Henrik for his very successful mandate and all the things he has done for Unge so far. You're lucky to have him. You should be proud to have a leader like Henrik. And I know that most of you have heard of YEPP. I'm not sure if you guys know what exactly we're doing and what we have been working on. But there's one thing that you should know about us. And it is the fact that YEPP makes it possible for all of you, for all the things that you have discussed and decided today, for everything that you're proud of as an organization, for every and each of you to be heard in 40 other countries and in almost 60 other youth organizations all across Europe. And YEPP makes it possible for young Norwegians to have a voice in Europe, and this voice has been particularly strong in these recent years, and you owe this to one person. And this is Camilla Strandskog, and I want to congratulate her for this. You know, in European politics, and especially in youth European politics, people tend to identify entire countries with faces. And you can be sure about one thing. Camilla's face, all these years, has been identified with all the best that Norway has to present. And you should be very proud about her. I'm not saying this just because I want to sound nice and just because she invited me here. I really mean it, and we admire in YEPP two very specific things that Unge presents when they take the floor. The first thing is your sense of democracy. It's very unique, it's very important. And it's very easy for everyone else to respect majorities in YEPP, but you guys are always going a step further, and you respect the minorities, and you do everything to strengthen the voice of the minority, regardless if it's in your own interest or not. And as I learned from Camilla from working together, it is the value of a minority that makes a majority better. And this is so true. Second thing is exactly what you have been doing here today. Debating, actually. Debating all the way. And again, we see people in YEPP that want to criticize sometimes, and they don't like being represented, but they remain silent. And this is so wrong. And they use excuses. Your organization never had to use these excuses because you have been always there, always defending your ideas and the Norwegian voice in the best possible way. And this is the two things that we are very proud of having your organization inside YEPP in every council meeting. But I have found a third thing here, and I'm very happy to say that you have a deep respect for Europe, a very unique kind of respect for Europe. And I was happy to follow your debates, your long debates in the morning about whether Norway should join the European Union and in what way you should join. I was happy to hear arguments from both sides. And I'm not here, of course, to dictate you or to indicate you what your decision should be. You already know this. But I'm here to say one thing. The decision and the choice that Norway, the Norwegian youngsters, will have to take is whether they want a Norway that follows, a Norway that observes the European agenda, or a Norway that forms the European agenda itself. Because it's very important to shape with your own vote the future of a whole continent. And as you all know, as many of you have mentioned in the debates, you're practically already a member. But it's the vote, it's the voice, and the political influence and the political power that can change so much for your country. And regardless of the decision that at some moment, at some point, Norway will have to take, you need to have one thing in mind. Holding the flag with the yellow stars in times of record-high Euroscepticism, not only in Norway, but in the whole of Europe, this is revolutionary. It's not revolutionary for a young Norwegian to join a left party that says no to everything, that opposes everything, that is against the system. What's revolutionary in our times and in our age is being responsible. And saying no to Europe in Norway is the easy thing. Saying yes to a new Europe that you will help shaping with your own vote is a hard thing. And this is exactly why you should be proud about your choice. One last thing. You have elections in 1 year, which is great. And your party, of course, will ask you to help them in many ways. Well, I see 300 people here, full of energy. Every and each of you, I think almost every and each of you took the floor, defending an idea. This is impressive. You have to make sure that all these ideas, all the things you decided today in the meetings to come, are all included in the political agenda before and after your election. Because the mother parties always ask for your help, because we can do things that they cannot do. You are the ones that will go door to door, citizen to citizen, day to day, to campaign and convince people all around Norway about your party's policies. So this is why you have to claim a real political role, because you're a real youth organization. You're doing real politics. You're not just simulating or training. We're talking about real politics here, and this is much harder than going on the media and delivering speeches. The contact with people, the everyday contact with people, is that forms an election result in modern democracies and modern societies. So go on and hold proudly the blue flags of Unge Høyre. And hold them high, and hold high your ideas, and hold fast to your values, because without your values, without our values, we're nothing. So I want to wish good luck to Paul and the rest of the candidates who are running for the next board. I want to congratulate again Henrik and Camilla for their excellent mandate, and all of you for your amazing job in this Congress and for confirming the excellent reputation that Unge Høyre has inside YEPP. Tusen takk.